one of the things we wanted to show the viewers is that while they had their large amp systems, stacks and heads and cabs, a lot of small low wattage amps were used to get that very heavy distorted sound. And I think that's a surprise as both a listener and a sound engineer that
I think that's going to be a surprise
to everybody.
not only to those listening to this, but to the band and to the production staff and other engineers that worked on this too. I would often split the guitar unknown to anybody else and run a little amp hidden away in an alcove with a simple Shure SM57 right up against the speaker cone, and it would always be something a vintage, low wattage, 8-inch amp,
8-inch
turned all the way up. And I've got one of them here with me that we used a lot.
You know, that's too much. That's too funny because so many of us ran out and bought Mesa Boogies,
right? They
$2,000,
yeah,
so we could sound like them.
they put Mesa Boogie.
Here's an old National amp that I would set up in an alcove. As you can see, one knob on it, louder.
It's one louder.
And it has a replacement Altec speaker in it that was put in because it got such a great sound. And that amp would be blaring away, being recorded secretly to a track to be mixed in later with their big amps, and oftentimes was a major part of the sound. And I know as an engineer, that was a trick I've been using for 20 years, because I know that neither the band nor the other people higher up the food chain would go for that kind of thing.
Right, absolutely.
Yeah, they might question that.
When it came time to get those great sounds, oftentimes that would be 50% or more of the guitar sound